guys, and welcome back to episode 135 of my Level Up series, where I take Hashtag United through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Now, as always, before we do jump into today's video, I really appreciate if you would take the time to hit the subscribe button down below if you're interested in football manager content. Now, it's been a few days since I've played this save, so bear with me because I'm trying to recall where we did in fact leave things. Not sure. I think it could be these 2 0-0s here. I have a feeling it might be the 2 0-0, so we'll run from there essentially. So we'll start off then with a Swansea 1-0 win. Chaneri bagging a goal midway through the second half, securing us a great 3 points there away from home. Then we had a really crucial game actually against Crystal Palace, who are battling for top 4, would you believe? But they did beat us unfortunately at home 2-1. Lambert with the early goal for us, but we couldn't hold on to the lead. They scored 2 midway through the second half. Disappointing, but then we battled hard in a game against Norwich. 1-0 was the final result. Puts us through into the 4th round, which obviously has bearings on today's episode, which you'll see on screen. We followed it up with a nice little 2-1 win over Fulham. Very solid. Elias Elaine getting back on the score sheet, bagging 2 goals, 2 nice goals as well for him in that game. And then in the last game, we unfortunately drew 1-1 with Burnley. Not a bad result, I suppose, but a little bit disappointed with that. Yardi with a nice goal, real nice goal in fact. I believe it was a free kick, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Nice free kick from Yardi, putting us 1-0 up. Then they scored straight after the start of the second half, and it was all even on that. So if we look at the league table, we're sitting in 6th place, which is very pleasing. You know, very pleased in fact to be in 6th currently after 22 games. To be in 6th place, we can't complain. There's a few teams, Chelsea, Everton, us, Arsenal, City and Crystal Palace, that are all quite bunched together at the moment. So there's, we're battling away. If we can somehow stay in 6th, that'll be a massive bit boost for us. We'll be able to attract more established players, which is obviously valuable for us moving forward. As you can see, Elias is top scorer currently with 13 goals, ahead of core comeback from Man City and Perfecto Vega from Liverpool. With that being said, today though we do switch gears and we actually feature a cup game, which we've not featured a cup game in a while, I don't think, and that's just because we're playing Arsenal basically, and it'll be a big game for us in the 4th round away at the Emirates. Hopefully we can pull out a victory, and then we've got a game against bottom Swansea, so at home as well, so we'll try and look to better the 1-0 away result that we got a few weeks back. Hopefully we can improve on that. But first of all, we've got business to attend to against the good old Gunners. Right, so we're finally here on game day. Just had to charge my battery for my camera, so it's been a little while for me since I was with you in the intro of this episode, but we're here now. Unfortunately, McSween had a bit of a knock in training, so he's going to be not fully fit, so I'm going to play him in the Swansea game, I think, and Elaine's going to start today, and we'll see. I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. I have no real expectation of winning this game. It'll be nice. We've not really had a good, well, last season our cup run was non-existent. We got knocked out in both cups, like straight away essentially. We had a good little run of 2 years where we think we got to semi-finals, 4 semi-finals in 2 seasons in the Championship. Very good, but it's not been the case since then. But to be fair, we did really need to focus on the league. I feel like we've got a bit more depth this season to cope with extra games in the cups if that does happen. But yeah, again, like they're playing there from the looks of it. Full strength team. They've got Elsom up top, and I know he's like stupid good. Well done, Lambert. Congratulations. Utd. Mariba. Yeah, bags it. Easy for Mariba. His 9th goal of the season. Not bad from midfield at this stage, especially of the season. Yeah, they're not holding back. LaRue, all the ones, Vignato, all the ones you'd expect Mariba obviously as well. So check the defence OC. Okay, maybe in defence they've got a few of the squad players playing, but they've still got some big established stars for sure. It's always going to be difficult away from home in this game, but I thought it was a good one to live com, seeing as we've not really live commed a cup competition in a little while. Oh, good. Let's just hit him with the man more, I think. Try and get some fire in the belly. Chaneri. Boom. Whips one. Oh, come on. Oh, you mad. Like, it's just one of them, like, great. Oh my god, this keeper, what? Emp whistle? Who is this guy? That was ridiculous. He just made 2 fantastic saves. That's frustrating, because he shouldn't have saved that Elaine one. Never mind that Chaneri one. He just whipped that one. It's going top bins. Latour. Flow it in, but let's have a look. Is he their main keeper? No, I think he's a backup keeper. Either way, he's just pulled out a blinder. And I am looking for another goalkeeper in the future, obviously, to take the reins after Toby, as Toby is getting on a little bit now. And we can't be too sentimental with the team. We want to kind of keep improving, and where we can, we will do so. Obviously, he's done fantastically well through the years, like all the way through the Football League. He's just impressed, really, up until this point. And even that, to me, he's a proven Premier League keeper. Like, he conceded a few last season, but that was kind of due to the defence as well being quite poor. But he makes a lot of saves, a lot of quality saves, a lot of important saves. Martelli! Not bad. Solid, very, very solid. Not doing bad. Had a good little spell in the last 10 minutes. Latour. Chia. Play back, Griffiths. I should say actually, yeah, that at the start, obviously, because we're in the January transfer window now, and then as soon as it opened, I kind of tried to ask for extra transfer budget, and the board were like, nah, we're not prepared to. Oh my god, man. No way. That's so frustrating. Yeah, the board were like, nah, we've give you a sufficient amount of money for this season, which, to be fair, I can't really argue that, to be honest. Our finances aren't in the most healthiest of ways. Like, they're ticking over. We're still making a profit, which is always good to see, but obviously moving into our ground for the first time and obviously that reduced capacity. 12,500 capacity compared to last season at Craven Cottage, where we were doing like 26,000 regular. You know, we're obviously losing some of that gate receipt money, which is a bit of a shame. Obviously, we're expanding, and that should come through at some point next season. I think at the start of the season, or maybe a few games into the start of next season. But again, we'll try and expand again if we can, because we've got a big enough fan base, as proven by the Craven Cottage games. Like, we were pulling in 26,000. So we should at least have a stadium in the 20,000 region, in my opinion. Not 12,500, but at least we're not renting anymore, spending money on ground rent, so I suppose that's a bonus. What can we do? Yeah, put Tomlinson on, why not? Give him a run out. We're competitive. Well, I mean, we've had a lot of possession. It's not really equated to anything, but yeah. It's not been bad. It's a positive thing. Landy, free rein down the right hand side, holds it back to Vinato, Mariba, Pessoa, Eduardo, rolling the ball about confidently right now, which is a bit concerning. I feel like this is going to end in a goal. Ibrahim, bang, plays it across. Oh, what a save, Toby! That's why he's still at the club. Come on, what a save that is! Let's go. Toby is a legend, an absolute legend, undoubtedly, unquestionably a legend. What a beast! What a beast! Yeah, let's just dash him on. Why not? Why not? Just go attack him. A bit late in the day, but at this point, we're getting knocked out of the FA Cup. A 1-0 defeat to Arsenal, which is away from home, is a respectable result, I suppose. Obviously, a defeat always stinks, but you need to put it into context that we're only in our second season in the Premier League, and they have a lot more firepower available to them than us. Obviously, they weren't playing their full strength team as well, so we've got to bear that in mind. But disappointing, our cup run ends at the hands of Arsenal. Got a quick turnaround now, though. In the league, we're up against the bottom of the table at Swansea, which normally means we're going to end up with a defeat if we're playing a team in relegation. That's just typical for teams of mine. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get to that game. Okay, so it looks like people are doing some business in January to try and strengthen their teams. To be fair, it is quite an open season so far. A lot of ups and downs. There's still a lot to play for. I'm going to start McSween, give him a run out. He's not had too many starts, only had 3 starts so far this season. Yeah, we'll run this team, I think, for today's game. Hopefully he can get on the score sheet. Oh, McSweeney, why not? He's a beast. After all, I've still got the utmost faith in him. We are up against a team that's ultimately looking like they're going to get relegated. Can't see any other way for Swansea. Like, they're quite far off from all the bottom 3 teams. Excuse me. They're quite far off from West Ham, to be honest. A 6-point gap between Leeds and West Ham. And these are nearly 10 points behind Wolves and Swansea, so realistically we should do a job on them today. Vidra goes wide in the mark there, unfortunately. I wonder what's gone wrong with them, because I think they had quite us, Birmingham and Swansea had because we all got promoted together. We all had solid seasons last season. I think Swansea were not too far behind us, I think. So I wonder what happened to them. Maybe they sold some key players. Or I guess all the teams around them maybe strengthened and they didn't really strengthen. So amount they should have. And there we go. Deadlock is broken. Martin McSween sniffing out a goal as per usual, getting on his 3rd goal of the season. But we shall take it. Boom. Griffiths headed off the bar. Falls perfectly for McSween, who's not going to miss them. There is bread and butter, them chances. McSween again! Oh! Nearly gets a brace in quick succession there. Vidra. Oh my god. We are running right on these 3 half chances, or 3 clear cuts already. Firing on all cylinders. Vidra. Lee. Janeri. Boom, hits one. Segura with a solid save in the end. Leto. Good start though, good start from the boys. We just need another goal just to kind of just settle ourselves a little bit more. I think if we score another one, we will win this game. These will be broken, I think. And morale for them is going to be low because obviously they're struggling to get any sort of points on the board. So another goal should kill the game off. Vidra pulls it back. Yardy. Come on, you should have found a target there, mate. I know there's bodies in the way, but you had plenty of time there to pick your spot. Van der Kerchehova. What a name that is. Griffiths. Would have been nice to see him get on the score sheet. Unlikely goal scorer indeed. Generic. Yadi. Come on, mate. You got 19. Well, that's his free kicks. His free kicks 19, but I swear his corner's like 16, 17, mate. You need to be delivering in better balls than that. And we'll take that all day long. And that's just typical for a team struggling at the bottom of the table. Luck is not on your side. Just adds extra misery. Extra misery. Shoveling that dirt onto the coffin that is Swansea's survival hopes. Like, we have fully deserved our lead though. Really, really bright first half. Hopefully we can kind of continue that and get another goal. We've had 3 clear cuts, 2 half chances. We've only scored 2 goals. We've not been the most clinical. Closing. Take that. I'll take it. Never going to score for that. if there's any players we can sign. You know, we'll always like to poach a relegated player. Try and get the odd really beastly player that, you know, unfortunately he's in a shit team and ends up getting relegated. Then you can just poach him like, yep, thank you. Because they have like relegation, release clauses, stuff in the contracts. And that looks like it's going to be a penalty. Ah, it's a free kick, man. What? Although, to be fair, we've got two. Well, Yardi's really good in free kicks. Latour's good. Trineri as well. Can ping one as well. We've got some really good free kick and set piece takers at the moment, really. Generally, I think we can like throw-ins. We're not very good, but corners and free kicks, we've got some good takers. Although that delivery was quite poor, but generally. Here you go. Bang, McSween, use your pace. Get past your man. Brings one to Lee. Vidra. Heavy touch. Well, it's been a bit of a flat second half from us, to be honest, but we are 2-0 up, kind of coasting through the game and not really posing much of a threat. That's all. Martelli, come on, do a bit of magic. Oh yes, come on, keeper's had a shocker, and Nicholas Martelli gets his second of the season in on his favoured foot. Bang, cuts in, hits it with a lot of power straight through the keeper. No messing about. Bang, burst of pace, cuts inside, boom. Yeah, keeper's had a shocker there. Oh, absolute shocker. Oh, flipping flop. They've got a wonder kid. I just spotted that. Let's have a little scout of wonder kid. You know, we're trying to snap up as many wonder kids as we can on the cheap. So it is hard to get some. No, wonder kids normally the prices are just ridiculous, but sometimes you can catch them where they're on their old contracts. So the release clauses are like less than like 20 mil, which obviously happened with Martelli, Pozo, Elias. No. So maybe this guy at Swansea's got the same deal. But if he's like a striker or a forward player, I don't really want him because we're kind of overloaded. That's where we strengthened a lot. We need to focus. Okay. Sam Harrison. Wonder Kid. 18. He's not really ready, is he? We'll scout him anyway. But he's not ready to be for a first team, and we can't really spend in. We're not at a point where we can just spend. Like, if I was United, I'd probably buy him in. Because you got the money. And then down the line, yes, Remper gets his first goal for Hashtag. Come on! Let's go. He's the only youth prospect that's ever made it to the first 11, I think. Is that right? Or at least for a while anyway, at least in a few years for sure. I'm trying to think, because we've not really had anyone come through, but he's the best youth intake we've ever had, that's for sure. Tomlinson, like stats wise, still very young, should improve a decent amount. I don't think he's ever going to be a world beater for our team, but he could be used as a squad player for sure. But yeah, look at that, smashed it. 4-0 win over Swansea. I know they're bottom of the league, but we've done a job on them. Got 4 goals, got a clean sheet. McSween, obviously Martelli and Tomlinson. We'll have a little look at Ramford as well. He looks quite good, 19 years old. I don't think he looks bad at all, to be honest. Oh no, actually that's a lie, we got him from Liverpool. I do tell a lie. Yes, we did in fact, I remember now. We got him like on a... he was like 500k or something like that. A few years back. Well, let's just have a look. Dominant win for the Tags. Capacity crowd as per. Griffiths, yes. There you go, mate. Give you a bit of a boost. How are you developing these days? You're not really developing that much, but it's okay. Resolute personality. We'll take it, we'll take it. Right, let's have a look then. Here we are in the league. We're sitting in 5th now after those results that have just happened today. So we're in a good spot really. 40 points already after 23 games. We've got, I think, what do we manage? I think we managed about 58 last season, I think. I mean, we can check now. Where did we end up points wise? Stages last season. 54, which is decent points total, to be fair. We ended up in 9th. As you can see, Swansea were in 12th, so that was it. They're having a shocker of a season. But yeah. So when you only need 13 more points to equal last season, which is easily doable, we could hit the 60 point mark here realistically, which will put us in good stead for getting European football. Obviously we've still got a lot of games to go, we just need to keep going game by game. We're not really scoring that many, but our defence has actually been really impressive this season. We've got one of the lowest or best defences in the league actually. It's just our going forward, we're not doing that bad. It's just we're comparing ourselves too much to like the likes of City, Liverpool, United. You know, they're going to score goals for fun, aren't they, without doubt. So let's have a look then at the schedule for when we're going to come back. Bournemouth. Do we do a Bournemouth and Wolves before? I feel like. Yeah, we'll go for Bournemouth, Wolves, then probably Chelsea, Arsenal, and then probably Man City, Liverpool. We'll probably skip April, I think. Well, it depends if what's happening in the league. If it gets juicy, then we might come back for more episodes. But as of right now, those are kind of the episodes that I'm thinking we're going to have for the rest of this season. We'll skip the United. Yeah, we'll skip the United game. We played a lot of the big teams last season, to be honest. And we're just going to get demolished by United, I'd imagine anyway, so it won't be that enjoyable. So yeah, we'll come back for Bournemouth and Wolves, I think. So if you've enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate it if you would take the time to hit the like button, dislike it if you did dislike it, comment if you want to comment on it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I do hope to see you in episode 136. Cheers, bye bye.